David Gordon Green. What was it like working with him?
David is also a very interesting director. He, when we did Pineapple, he was coming out of having done 4 independent movies that were, I thought, very, very accomplished, but not a lot of people saw them. And he had a reputation for being, this serious, independent film director. I guess what nobody knew was that actually half of his references are like bad 80s movies, or maybe I shouldn't call them bad, but like Tango and Cash and Kroll, and he loves that kind of stuff, and so Pineapple was something that was like just waiting to come out of him, and when he was in film school, like he would make movies called like Scrub My Rough House. I guess it's like 2 people like taking a bath together or something. I don't know. Like so, I love that he had both of those worlds, both of those kinds of filmmaking in his wheelhouse, and I thought it made for a very, very unique kind of comedy.
So then the last one I want to ask about is Danny Boyle, the latest film.
He is amazing. He, I think, is very driven by challenging himself. And so with 127 hours, one of the things that I think drew him to the story is not just the story itself, but the actual the challenge to him as a filmmaker to make a movie about a guy trapped in one place entertaining. And because not only does he like to challenge himself, he likes to entertain people. And so to work with somebody that is doing both of those things is very exhilarating. You are discovering things on set. You are working with equipment that people have never used before. You are, just experimenting, and he makes you a collaborator. So as a performer, it's the best situation you can ask for.
I guess I do have one follow-up then. How would you describe yourself as a director?
Well, I guess the movies I've directed lately fall into 2 categories. I mean, I like comedic material, but I don't like necessarily when I act in comedies like Pineapple, a lot of it was we would, often we just have 2 cameras set up, and so you cover both actors at the same time, and then you just riff and you just roll, and that's kind of the Apatow model. Mm-hmm. And as a performer, that's really fun. As a director, I suppose that could be fun, but I like to do, I don't know, I like to be in on the fun too. So, I like to find unusual circumstances, or, find where, I guess, kind of reality is butting up against my fictional world or whatever. So, for example, I did this movie called Herbert White, and it's about this guy doing bad things out in the woods. And when we were out in Virginia shooting, this logging company came in and started razing the forest the woods that we were going to use. And at first we thought, this is the worst thing that could happen. Our location's destroyed. But then we talked to them and asked if we could actually use some of their machines in our movie, and by the end they were like letting Michael Shannon operate this logging machine, and it made the movie. So I guess I'm interested in that, and just discovering
It's interesting, because I was going to say, so you're not really into improvisation, but at the same time, with that movie specifically, I mean, I would have absolutely have guessed that that was written into